It is time for the Disney List. This time around, looking at some of the best from across Disney parks. Today, focusing on our must-do Walt Disney World Resort holiday season list. Some of our must-dos when it comes to the Orlando theme parks and sprawling property. And we will begin with our friend Tyler. Tyler, what are some of your holiday season must-dos at Disney World?
All right. Number one.
Dollywood Nights.
Well,
way to go, spoil it.
Adjacent of Jollywood Nights is I have to go see Santa Gertie.
You do.
I really do. I mean, let's just be honest. That whole like Echo Lake location there that they have
with the ornaments,
ornaments everywhere, and like they've got the different art, the like holiday inspired art that kind of reminds me of like a Coca-Cola can, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of a whole this vibe to just hang out there by the lake, look at the little ornaments,
too.
Check out Santa Gertie. You know, she's smoking something. Something's coming out of her nostrils. Nobody knows what it is, but
holiday
we still
cheer.
love her. It's holiday cheer. So I hope I hope Puff Puff passed that holiday cheer.
Oh my god!
Because
that's
because
not,
I would like some Santa Gertie.
That's not a designated smoking area anymore.
No, you're right. It should never be. It's a beautiful area, and I don't want any cigarettes over there.
That's right.
All right. And my second thing that I absolutely need to do in Florida that will make me just really know the holidays are there, the holidays are complete, is when I'm throwing on a sweatshirt and a pair of pants.
Merry Christmas to all.
When I'm in Florida and I throw that sweatshirt on, I'm like, the time is here. It is winter.
1 week of winter.
And that, more than anything, there's so many things in Disney World that we could say, like the decorations everywhere. You know, there's I don't want to steal any. You know, I don't want to list them because you guys are about to list your own. But I just feel like the thing that really brings me in, I'm like, man, it's cold.
It is cold.
And I like just when the weather in Disney World is cold enough to put a sweatshirt on. That
makes you feel in the moment.
That's when I'm there.
Christmas.
And speaking of
holidays.
the moment, Katrina, what's on your must-do list?
So many things. I
know.
I could only pick two.
And to whittle it down is difficult for our little elf.
It is so hard to understand.
The worst.
Okay, so the first one
Yes.
is the music in Epcot over at World Showcase. Mary's Little Boy Child is like our it's like our song now. Every time we go, like, I forget, like, it was like in Thanksgiving, it was a beautiful time, you know, we were there on Thanksgiving Day, and that was like way back in the day when no one traveled on Thanksgiving, so like everybody was with their families, and Tyler and I are like, to hell with that, we're gonna be over here at the parks, and it was like dead. And then we went to Epcot, and it was just so serene and so quiet, and that was before they had that like that nasty thing in the water that like took over like all the beautiful views and stuff. So we were like looking at the water, walking around Epcot in the World Showcase,
soaking in the holiday cheer,
eating foods, and then listening to Mary's Boy Child. And every single time we would start walking, we would always notice this one song play, and I was like, is it on repeat? And then it was just like, no, it's just like every time we just talked and thought about it, it was always on. And then so now we just listen to it every year. So that's like one of my favorite things.
Hilarious. Great.
So it's great. Look it up. It's great. And then my second one is Living with the Land holiday version. It is not Christmas until you ride Living with the Land and go underneath this little like light rainbow tunnel. And then they decorate in like the areas, and it's just so fun. And they have like little Christmas trees, and like it's just so great. They decorate it with ornaments and stuff and like tinsel. Just screams Christmas.
And if Christmas scream, if it screamed it did, what would it sound like?
Like that.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't
okay,
like
all right.
it's not scream. It's like a nice like aura. It's like
It scrummed?
Yeah,
I thought it would be like ho ho ho.
No.
It's very
It's gonna be
angelic.
an angelic
Yeah.
Right.
pentatonics like
I always
voice.
think of like screaming of
Pentatonics,
like
right.
what is it when in Shrek with what's the singer's name, and then so they like reimagined it, and Snow White did it in Shrek, and then she's like, I'm gonna call my animal people, and then it's like
What is that song called?
It's not a Disney movie. I'm not familiar with anything.
I don't even
can't
remember
remember.
who does that. But anyway, that's what I think of when people
That's not
like,
AC/DC,
scream.
is it?
Oh,
No.
maybe. Is it?
Is it?
Is it? Okay, cool. Thanks,
Yeah.
Tony. His little head's right there. He's like, anyway.
Yeah, what's up?
Whatever. Anyway, so it's like a beautiful aura, it's like a beautiful music, and it's just so serene. And you know, because you're stressed on the holidays, it's like exhausting, and you're stressed going to the parks and stuff. But when you hop on Living with the Land holiday version, all of it just melts away.
Everything fades.
Everything just goes away, and you just live with the land. Just
grab a
for
cucumber.
5 minutes. Yeah, grab a cucumber.
Grab a cucumber and settle in.
Listen to the dog bark. Smell the food around.
There's nothing better. Garrett, what are some of your must-dos?
This one only came out recently.
Oh.
And it has to be Discovery Island during the holidays is just serene, magical. The little animal lanterns, because they don't pick a specific, Kwanzaa, Christmas, Hanukkah, or anything like that. It's just the celebration of Animal Kingdom in the wintertime and the Merry Menagerie. These
I love the
cute
Merry
little
Menagerie.
devils. I love them. Whether it's the polar bear or the reindeer, but the penguins, yes.
Oh, the penguins.
Especially the little tiny ones, the set of 3 of them.
Yeah.
Like the cast members that bring these characters to life,
They're so good.
it's amazing because you see them doing all this, but the way they move and interact, it's just so fun. And if you like pet them, they'll react to you. And the polar bear one's honestly the most impressive because it takes 2 of them to make this mighty beast come to life. And I think this whole area is just so magical. And then at nighttime, you get the special show on the tree, and projection mapping on a tree is a feat of magic because it's a tree. It's not like a castle where it's all like get blocky. So
And it's not just a plain tree too. There's like, figures engraved in the tree. So it's hard to projection map on that.
Yeah,
Maybe.
they don't use computers and science for that at all.
It's magical.
It is magical. Thank you. But I would say I was going back and forth between my second one, but I decided that the Candlelit Processional is just.
Oh.
Here, here.
At Epcot, I know the Disneyland one is the better of the two, but the one at Epcot, if you see it just once, it just ties the whole season together. And whether you celebrate like Christmas or whatever, and you want to learn about the story of Jesus, just the level of song and just the passion and power that the speakers put into it, it is amazing. Like I'm getting chills right now thinking of it. And whether you get Neil Patrick Harris or you get Simu Liu, who's popping out this year,
They're getting Brendan Fraser.
Great.
I know.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser. Yeah,
Eva
actually,
Longoria.
Oh,
How's that desperate housewife doing?
I don't know. But
What's her
I don't
face
know,
needs to
Wade. It
confirm.
sounds like you might know more than we.
But I would have loved to see Lieutenant Dan up there, but Lieutenant Dan, ice cream, but he's busy. But yeah, the Candlelit Processional at Epcot, even if you just walk by it and you hear a song, it captures the moment. The whole area is just so full of light and energy, and I love it. Just like the emotion. Oh, yeah,
It is very beautiful.
Yeah, it's so unique because there's nothing like it at Magic Kingdom. And it's only 2 days at Disneyland. So yeah, the Candlelit Processional is amazing. And when you learn that the cast members are part of the ones singing, that makes it even more magical. They didn't hire singers. They got cast members that took extra time out to put on this performance for the guests. It is a beautiful job. So yeah, you got the cute little animals, and you have the amazing voices of the Candlelit Processional, and then you go do the cookie trail and you try not to throw up.
Cookie trail.
Yeah,
Can
it's a good time.
Can I
Can you what?
Can we do one more toast?
You want to toast something? All right.
Yeah, we
He's
have
in a
to
toasty mood today.
Today is the third. It's just another show toast, please. I just feel like we need to recognize that the best holiday offering has still been taken from us, and that would be the Osborne lights. I'm smiling right now because it is.
I still got
It's
clips
still
of it on my
beautiful.
phone.
I still have it on my phone.
It's just kind of funny what we're
Yeah.
doing, but I do genuinely miss the Osborne spectacle lights. Like
love
they
it.
were. I mean, that was like incredible. Galaxy's Edge was not worth it.
No.
And I'm gonna miss that forever. So
Wow.
here's to you, Osborne lights. And
To Osborne
Just
Lights.
cheers.
To the
They should have
Osborne.
done that for Jollywood. They should have made like a tiny
Right?
little area, like a little.
That would have been perfect.
Like
Bad
a little
idea.
thing, you know.
Tyler,
That-
you're CEO. You got to make these things happen. You're writing down our ideas, right? Because we need you to push our agenda out.
I don't write them down because I don't want anybody to steal them.
true.
I don't
Don't wanna do it.
the 500 people watching right now. I don't They don't listen. Don't steal this idea.
The Barbara Streisand Jingle Bells during like Osborne Spectacle Lights just like changes
Yeah,
your life.
that's-
If you just
it's
listen
good
to that
times.
song
Changes
and
your
just
life.
imagine like lights going off the whole time, you're like,
And then
happening?
you look at each other and you go, I didn't know I needed that.
yeah.
And then
I
Thanks,
still have it
Babs.
on my
Yeah.
phone. I still like listen to it every now and then.
Some Wizards in Winter by Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Wow.
You need that.
Yeah.
You need that seizure-rific experience.
for sure.
I feel like that was a worthy toast. Absolutely. It's it is sad to think that it's no longer a part of our lives. One of my absolute favorite Disney memories is attached to that. Absolutely. And I get it. Without it, it is hard to think about Disney World and the Christmas season now knowing it is no longer there for us to enjoy. So it is worthy of a toast. Nicely done, Tyler.
Oh yeah, you got it.
You let us know what is on your must-do Disney World list when it comes to the holiday season at Walt Disney World Resort. Leave it in the comments. We would love to hear from you.